So I have an adventure planned this morning, which will be one of my most expensive adventures in this month. And I decided to roll up to IKEA for breakfast. And there is an Act 2 Access Link buses. You may not know what that is, but in our city we do specialty buses for people with handicap. And that's, you know, that's how they get around. It's a special bus. Specifically, like if you have, if you're not able to drive, you need it, like an older person who maybe needs to get to a doctor's appointment a lot of the time, or if you're in a wheelchair. And I was actually surprised. I'm like, they're busing people in? I honestly was thinking, oh, they're busing in a bunch of old folks today. Now that I look, I'm like, I didn't see that many people come inside. So maybe I just passed a few people, so it could have been that, so I don't know. So, I have finished my IKEA trip, and I have bought a storage box. These are like little smaller ones. You see these all over the place. This one is pre-assembled, and it was only $266 with tax. If I bought it new and had to assemble it, it'd be $5. And I'm kind of a little lazy. $5 before tax. And I'm kind of a little lazy. Someone who was with mentioned the fact that maybe they put it on wrong and the sides are actually supposed to come down, and you realize how this construction is, that maybe they put it on upside down, the two side panels. And I kind of get how she sees that, and I kind of think she's right. But in the back of my head, I may just leave it that way. Get a little bit more things in. And of course, my key doesn't work. And now, onward and outward as we go. So, it's a few hours later. I have left Target, specifically the Super Target, and I am heading on to my adventure. By going to Target, I made my adventure a little bit cheaper for me, by getting a gift card. Well, what's even funnier, it's like buying a gift card to buy a gift card to make my adventure slightly cheaper. It's a very complicated... Oh, I actually realized I need to stop for 2 seconds. I made this a very complicated adventure. Well, it's not that complicated. It's complicated enough. So that I can enjoy something really, really awesome. And we will explain this soon. So yes, it's another day at Disney Springs. What shall we do today? I don't know. Just here to have a good old time. Yeah! What? Okay! I'm a little crazy. But let's see what happens. Wait a second. We're on a bus. We're not at Disney Springs. Where are we going? Wait, Disney Springs? Disney Springs, why are you going away? Where are we going? I don't know. I'm in a hotel. Beautiful, crazy, musical place. Hey! I don't know what to do from here. I'm still walking. I don't know where my feet are taking. Okay! We'll figure this out soon. So you might have guessed it, I decided to come to Epcot for Food and Wine Festival. So map purchasing and redemption location. Interesting. I don't know exactly what that is, but I just really wanted to come, and it definitely cost me enough money. I should have just got an Act 4 annual pass, but that's okay. I can't guarantee I'll be back constantly. Ooh. I remember when I first saw these a few years ago. This is like, because you know, seating is sparse. Food and wine merchandise is 25% off because Epcot Food and Wine is ending on Sunday, so they're getting to that point where it's towards the very, very end of Food and Wine, and I just told myself I had to make it out one day. So I utilized being a Florida resident. You get a discount, and I got a 3-day ticket. And I went to Target, and Target has gift cards for Disney. So at least I'm not going to spend go crazy with my bank account. So I have a $50 gift card for Disney, and hopefully they'll let me use it at all these places in here so I can eat myself silly. And I came in on the boat side, as you saw, rather than the very front. So I've actually already skipped a few countries. It's so cute. So now I've got to figure out what to do, where to go, and what to eat. If I had headed left, I almost headed left. I would have been heading to the UK, and I figured that's all right. Turn back around, heading right, which looks like first one is France, and I'm so stupid for not having my sunglasses. Dang. It is bright. It is super bright. So I figured I may do at least one lap and see what happens. Which could take me, easily 2 hours. And the slower I go, the longer I'm here. But what would be even more fantastic would be, I don't know, I'm thinking about seeing for one of the performances of Boyz II Men. I actually finally looked at the lineup. There were a lot of acts I really would have liked to see, but didn't pay attention. Oh well. Alright, so I'm heading to France. There's already a line. The first thing to look at is over here. Warm goat cheese pudding with spinach, escargot croissant with garlic and parsley, Cabernet Sauvignon braised short rib, mashed potatoes, or creme brulee with house-made raspberry jam. I feel like I'm gonna go with the escargot because I can go vegetarian, but man, escargot, I'm not getting that often. And I'm gonna hold back on getting a drink for a while because I need to eat first, and I also need to be hydrated. So the first thing I'm getting is the croissant with escargot. Yes, very not vegetarian. So let's see how this works. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Well, I will continue moving and eating at the same time. Ooh, show's about to start. All of a sudden I saw a lot of people. Where is it? She's got one. There's a slush. An orange Grand Marnier rum, Grey Goose orange, and orange juice slush. That sounds awesome, but I know I need to eat some more food before I start doing drinks. It seems to be very popular though. I think he's doing a show over there. Obviously, it's a good way to bring people in by blowing those whistles, so I'm gonna keep going though, because my first objective is food. Give me all the food. And ooh, Brazil. I have $50. My first item, which was the croissant, escargot croissant, was $5.75, and I have $44.25 left. So we'll see how well this works. There's 3 things at Brazil. One of them I've had at a different restaurant, and it's a cheese bread thing. So, and the restaurant there is still one of these restaurants here. I think off of iDrive, so I'm not going to get the cheese bread because I know I could possibly get cheaper. So I'm between pork belly or a meat pie item. And I feel like pork belly. I haven't done pork belly in a really long time. It sounds delicious. I like this idea. So I don't think I recorded myself, but I've had the pao de queijo before at a different restaurant, so I think I'm going to do. Okay, what's the big thing that everybody gets?
The pork belly.
The pork belly?
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to the nice lady right there. Hi! And get pork belly.
Alright, anything else?
That'll be it.
Alright, it's gonna be $5.75.
It's actually got some good presentation. Luckily, I found a table as I fell weirdly. So far I've been getting things that are $5 and everything with tax is $5.75. So I may run through this gift card very quickly. Let's see how the pork belly is. It's definitely makes me think more of a pork chop than any place I've ever had before with a pork belly. That's interesting. It's salty. It's so good. I like it. And then some black beans.